What is up, guys? It is your boy Winster, and I am back at it again with another video. Today we are still doing deck of the month featuring Runick Chimera. We ended up going to our locals today. We went X and 1. We'll go into the details of the deck profile, but again, if you guys want to see the whole progression, we already have one video out. Be sure to check that out. And then we are going to have one more after this, my final thoughts and overview on the deck and how I feel like if you are trying to pick it up, if it's the perfect fit for you. But before we get into today's details, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, guys. Help me out with the algorithm. Also, be sure to check out all my other social media in the description box. Discord, very active community. If you're looking for some games, I have a TikTok post on the daily. I have a Twitter and Twitch where I stream on the regular. So be sure to check that out. Also, before we go into the deck profile, shout out to Adrian. I really appreciate it. He knows why, but shout out to the boy Adrian from Phoenix Gaming Lounge. But like I said, today I went X and 1. I got some pricing. I haven't actually opened this set, so I picked up Valiant Smashers. So I'm going to go in this blind with these 6 packs. But before that, let's jump into this deck profile, Runick Chimera. From my previous build, there were significant changes. Once we get to that point, I'll definitely explain. But let's jump right into it. I played one Kodo. The Kodo, of course, it is going to be a one of. It is definitely a phenomenal card because you're going to search out all the other cards, the other important normal summon of the deck. But you don't want to see it too often, crazy enough. But we play one Kodo. And then, of course, we still play the 3 Mirror Sword Knight. It's still arguably the best or in the deck. So that's why I'm still playing 3 of because I want to max that out. And then I play 3 Gazelle. This was a change. I went from 2 to 3 from my most recent build. The reason being is I wasn't seeing this card enough. Now, I see a lot of deck profiles actually just playing 2, and they go into explanation why it does brick on them. But playing 3 for a very grindy deck, in my eyes, is the best opinion. Because I want to see this card as much as I can. I play 3 Baphomet. This didn't change from last time, but because I'm playing 3, I thought it was also important to play 3 of this, because if I'm always going to summon this, albeit regular tribute summon over a Hugin or something, or off of the effect of Mirror Sword Knight, I want to get as much resources as I can, especially because this is a very grindy deck. And the last monster is the Fallen of Albaz. Honestly, this didn't come up too much, but I play the one I may consider playing a second one, because there were some matchups where I ran into, they milled it, and I was just like, well, that sucks. I can't really do much now. But that's my mindset going into it. And again, I'll go into what I would cut out. But overall, the monster lineup worked pretty well. Maybe Gazelle's Tutu, maybe, but it worked for me personally. Onto the runic spells. I play 2 Fountain. I would play a 3rd if I could. We play 3 Tip. I remember this time that this card could search any runic card. Card's amazing. And then we play 3 Flashing Fire. Wouldn't change this ratio either. And then I play 3 Freezing Curses. Wouldn't change this either. I play 3 Destruction, but 3 worked out perfectly. I ended up siding this out, going against tier, right? Because I'm not going to really care too much about killing their back row. But going against other decks, I side this out. But obviously, I'm going to keep it in for like lab, because I want to pop their back row. Yeah, again, and it's also another name, so it just worked out. I played, of course, 3 Slumber. And then the new additions, I played 2 Dispelling and then 1 Smiting Storm. The reason I played this and not a 3rd of Dispelling is just I want to see more names, right? A lot of the time, I ended up only having like a few runic cards in my hand, and I just really couldn't do much, right? Like if they negated the Hugin or something like that, and I didn't have another card to activate to get into the fountain. Yeah, this worked out perfectly. I sided these cards the most out going into game 2, going second. In addition, a big change actually. I played 3 copies of Chimera Fusion. This worked out phenomenally, right? Because if I use any runic spells, especially some of the Hugin effect, discard for cost, and I have a Gazelle in my hand, and I have this, they chain Imperm to, or Effect Veiler to negate it. I just chain this, fuse with the Hugin and the Gazelle in my hand into a Revolver. It worked out phenomenally. I only bricked on this once. I forgot. I think it was versus Tistina. I had 2 of this and 2 thrusts in my hand, and I had no monsters to go off of. Somehow I survived. Yeah, maybe you could cut one. I go back to the grindiness of the deck, because you're grinding all the time, right? You're controlling resources, and because you play 3, I want to play 3, right? So I just want to have all the resources all the time. And honestly, having a 3rd comes up, but I could see how you could get away with playing for 2. Of course, you play the 3 Branded Fusion for the Fallen of Albaz. Not really much to discuss there. 3 Talons. This is a huge change. My thought process, right? Because I was playing hand traps over the Dispelling, the Smiting Storm, the other Gazelle. I was playing hand traps. I was playing Effect Veiler, Imperm, Ash, Fenrir. Honestly, those cards really don't do a lot for you. My thought process, well, if I'm going to grind, I'm going to go ahead and grind as much as I can. You're going to get hand trapped in this deck, right? There's no real nice way to put it. Because you're going to get hand trapped, why not get a card that's just going to give you more advantage on your opponent, right? They're going to either Effect Veiler, or they're going to try to negate Mirror Sword Knight, or Berfomet, the Hugin, the Fountain, right? They're going to do something. Why not get more resources to punish them, right? And still be able to pop off. Effect Veiler, Ash, and Fenrir just didn't work for me. And I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why no one had told me that, hey, Eric, maybe it's not a good idea to get a monster that activates in the battle phase, especially when you don't go into battle phase. You just skip it. You know, it never really clicked for me. So I took out the Imperm, the Effect Veiler, the Ash, the Fenrir. Again, all great cards, but all your spells, smashing, right, freezing curses, destruction, all these cards do what those cards do already, and then banish your opponent and go for a potential deck out, which is how I won versus Tier. I decked them out because they milled so much, and they only had like 4 cards in their deck, and I just killed them, right? I could have just passed on my turn. But those were the significant changes. Removal of the hand traps. Moving forward, cards that I may change out, the Gazelle, the Chimera Fusion, maybe add more names. But overall, I really enjoyed how the deck performed. Let's go into the extra deck. Of course, you play 2 Hugin. Not really much to explain there. You want to search Fountain. Play 1 Moonin versus E-Heroes. Versus Heroes, this actually won me the game. It gave me the 1,000 life points boost to go into time and, you know, win the game. 1 Gary. I never went into this. I went into this 1 game, but I just had so much advantage. It really didn't do much, but Sleipnir is really, really good. I played 1 Drago Sepelia. I went into this actually a lot, guys. Using whichever fusion, and using Berfomet, or using the Fallen of Albaz, or whatever I needed, right, to go into this. I use it quite a lot. And then I play, of course, the Chimera stuff. I played the Albion, the Windbrum, Mirror Jade, and Lubellion. I went into Rimbrum the most. All night, I did not go into any of these cards. I only went into the Rimbrum the whole night. Rimbrum gets you into both engines, so it's the obvious target. Was that the right decision a lot of the time? Maybe going just into a Mirror Jade, maybe going into Albion or the better options, but I want to see the engine, so that's why I always went into him. For the Chimera extra deck, I played the 2 Chimera. Again, pretty self-explanatory, not really much to explain there. I play the 1 Guardian Chimera. I went into this almost every single game. It's still so good in this deck. You get so much advantage. You get the draw 2 or the draw 1 and pop whatever you needed. And then I play the 1 Chimera, the Illusion Beast. Funny enough, game 2 versus Tier, because I 2-0'd them. Game 2 versus Tier, I just went into this. I already had attacked with Chimera, so he was like on less than half his life points. Besides, I did some other damage. I can't remember what else, but he only had like 40 something. He had Mothman. I went into this, attacked twice, made his monster 0, and then attacked again for game. Yeah, a lot of people don't see it coming. You know, no Persona 5 reference, but they really, really don't see it coming, and forget that this deck had OTK. And then I play the Revolver. This, such a good card. Like I said, you could use Gazelle or Hugin to go into this and avoid Imperm or Effect Veiler and whatnot, and still be able to pop off. So, again, my thought process in the main, just always have the ability to grind every single time. That's why I wanted to max out on those resources like Gazelle, Chimera Fusion. Onto the side deck. I play 1 Druid Swarm for the tier matchup, and then I play 1 DD Crow. These are the Banishers. I was thinking about adding another name instead of just the one, because tier is still super popular, and I really hate playing against the deck. And then on top of that, Unchained is still a super strong deck. So I'm thinking about adding another one, or maybe a DD Crow for the Pearly. But those are the side, and then I play the 1 Kurikara, and then I play this. This is strictly for Pearly because I don't think this deck has a way to out the Noir. So these are going to be the only ways. So there's that, and then the hand traps. I do play the Droll and the Nib. I didn't see these all night. I cited them in almost every single game, but I didn't see them at all, guys. And then I play 3 copies of Thrust. I may switch one of these out because, again, having 3 is like phenomenal, and I want to play because, again, I pulled every single one of these. Shout out to the girlfriend like. But I pulled every single one of these, so that's why I want to play 3. But realistically, you only need 2, right? And it kind of frees up some space. But for Thrust targets, I play 1 Change of Heart, 1 Herald, and 1 Lightning Storm, and then the rest of the Thrust targets are D-Barrier, Feather Duster, and Evenly. You play the Change of Heart because it's such a great card. People don't see that coming. Herald of the Abyss for Pearly, or for Pearly. Lightning Storm, D-Barrier, pretty self-explanatory. Harpy's Feather Duster, explanatory. This is for like tier, for the mirror, for any Synchro, Fusion, Exceed base deck, and then 1 evenly matched to board wipe. For like I said, if I do end up switching this out, I may add like a Dark Ruler no more, because it's a lot of boards are ending like, yeah, they don't have like a lot of Omni negates, but I just sometimes it's hard to deal with it going second, because they don't have like a lot of removal other than like what was it, Freezing Curses, whichever one destroys the monster. You don't have a lot of removal. Guardian Chimera is good, but it's not enough in my personal opinion. But overall, that is the deck. Let me know what you guys think, guys. I'm really enjoying playing it. There's still some small tinkering that I want to do, maybe more on the side deck. But the extra deck performed, the main deck performed, other than what I explained already. But let me know in the comment section, guys. But we're gonna leave off on a good note. We're gonna go ahead and open some packs, guys. This is what I got for prizing because I went X and 1. We're gonna go ahead and go on this blind. I don't know what's in this set. The only one that I know is the Turbo Synchro 12, and I know it's like a reprint set. So, but this is the first time I ever opened these packs, and we're doing it for prizing. So let's try to learn and see if what's the pack trick. So we got, what the fuck is this? We got Synchro Transmitter. We got Apophis the Swamp Deity. We got Centurion Bonds. You guys are super. And then we got Spooky Dogwood's in here. Archfiend Christine. Honest, I don't have any of these, but so it's okay. So it's 2 cards to the Wait, hold on. Let's redo this because I'm dumb. Hold on. So let's do this. So if I do 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, if I do 3 to the back. Okay. So that's our super. This is our bulk. So 3 cards to the back. And guys, let me know if I pull anything worth any money. Please let me know so I can sell it. I'm not gonna cheat. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's do this. Terraforming, damn, that's a pretty good reprint. And then we got Valmonica Intarne. I don't know what that does. Let me see. We got, I thought that was a Vanity's Fiend here. Oh, wow. This, I mean, I did not know that Terraforming was there. But I went X and 1 today, so hopefully I'm nice, guys. Hopefully we pull something good. There we go, 3. Oh, we got Baguska in here. That's a pretty good reprint. Colossal Fighter. This. What is this? Mentolin Mace? I don't know what the fuck this is. But let me see these. Colossal Fighter? What are they thinking over there, Konami? Who decided it was like, yo, you know, be a great card to add into this reprint set? Colossal Fighter. Like, come on, bro. Give me something good. Come on. All right. Again, oh, Tikaboo. Hate that card. Foolish. And then we got Centuron Phalanx. What are these? What are these? Foolish Burial, Magic Planner, Perform Pal. There could only be one. You got 2 more packs. I really feel like a lot of people are like not really vibing with the set, especially, you know, it's hard to like come right after. It's hard to come right after like Rarity Collection, you know, like that. Oh, I fucked up. I put Centurion, Lactia. I pulled the Ultra at least. I don't know if that's worth any money. We'll look for it later, guys. But this is my pricing. I was actually thinking about like playing that deck because it's a turbo. You know, what's that Archfiend, whatever his name is. It's a turbo that. But we got Spooky Dogwood, Call of the Haunted. This is like the 50th reprint. Why do we? Oh my god, bro. Are we nice? Valmonica, Richard. I don't know what the fuck that is, but. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, guys. I feel good. You know, this is all my pricing. I'm going to see if that's worth anything. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out the previous video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the progression series. What deck should I, you know, focus next? And the next video coming up is going to be the last video in the whole progression series. Again, my name is Winster. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a good day. Peace out.